Loading parts has been really fun, getting to know everybody. We have a great team right now. Our parts coordinating roles, they orchestrate all the parts from other departments. We have a lot of departments feeding the paint line. So they're pulling them together, putting them in line, getting them ready for our parts loaders, so that way they are able to just load the line with these parts. We have large parts and small parts that come to the line. So the small parts, the density roll takes charge of, and they get really creative. It's almost like a jigsaw puzzle. We're constantly putting little things with big things, just seeing how much we can put together. It's a loading position. It's a very team-oriented position, so being able to work with people is really important.
I've worked at Landscape Structures for going on 7 years now. The sense of community we have in here, the culture we have, it's a very friendly environment, easy to get to know people, it's easy to make friendships within the business. Keeps me coming back day after day. I've had the privilege to work over 9 areas in the 7 years that I've been here. I started off in fixture load, which is kind of the beginning of the process. I load welded parts onto fixtures, which then go to weld. Get finished up there, and then they transfer to the paint line. Things get hung on the paint line and then move through the system. Painters there take care of that side, and then when it goes down to kitting, they load it up on skids, and then they get shipped out to the customer.
I've been at Landscape Structures for roughly 5.5 years, and I have had a variety of different roles. Right now on the table, there's palletizers, where they're putting the parts to the skid to make product. They build that skid from the base up, and they are the ones that make sure that that pallet's sturdy enough and is structurally sound before it goes out to our customers. Preppers, they go and they prep the job ahead of time. They're in front of the palletizers, making sure that the next job is ready for the pallet to go down. And then scanners are always working a job ahead. They are basically scanning the job saying, hey, we have this part and it's ready to close down. When you're palletizing, you want to make sure that parts aren't touching each other. Paint's not on paint contact. Banding them is another essential. You got to make sure that that banding's not touching our paint, because it leaves wear marks if it does.
I think the most important thing to know before coming to work here is teamwork. There is no individuals. We are all one group, one team. There's multiple buildings, multiple positions, but at the end of the day, if we don't all work together, the project won't get out. So there's that, again, that sense of community where the team always comes first. One of the neat things that I've noticed after working here is looking at playgrounds differently. I happen to have one in my neighborhood, and I get to show it off to all the people that come over. There are things that we do at Landscape that no other company has been able to produce or match. Some of the latest stuff is absolutely revolutionary.
It's not the same product line every single day. So you can have, one day you can have zip cruises like they're doing here, or the next day you could be doing Health Beat, which is assembly parts. So you're not seeing the same colors, you're not seeing the same product day after day. You get to switch from position to position, palletizing one day, and you could be prepping the next, or you could be scanning the next.
Landscape Structures is a place to go long term. I fully intend to retire here, and I can see a lot of people going the distance because of all the benefits we have.
Being an employee owned was really important because of the aspects that come with it. It's really great benefits. There's also the ability to grow with the company.
The ESOP means I have investment in the company. When I think about the work that I do, it's directly back to me as an employee owner. It makes me really focus on quality. If we can get the product right the first time, every time, it's less waste, less scrap, which eventually means more money in my pocket as an owner.
An ESOP to me is employee stock ownership. That's the best part. You as the employee own a part of this company. You get a retirement fund that's free to you. Not every company gets to offer that.